Greetings, friends. Have yourselves another beautiful day today. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's March 17th, 18th, somewhere in the middle between there. 2014. No, it's the 18th. Hope you guys are dealing with your hangovers okay. I didn't drink yesterday. Ha! Sorry, I'm laughing. Really, I'm just laughing because I'm like, you know what was gonna happen. What do you think was gonna happen? Come on. You know it. Alright. War, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Look at the Metro. Front page news. Protesters decry lies from Moscow. Read translated between the lines. They want us to go to war over this. By they, who do I say? Well, I don't know. They. Don't make me define it. The powers that be. Your overlords. Yeah, like, I mean, you want to know how I know? Well, I've gone to protests where there's been hundreds of people, and I've been at protests where there's been thousands of people, and that's never made front page news. So my question is, why is this one? Well, certainly it's not the number of people showing up, because that's not why. It's got more to do with the topic at hand, which for some reason is like the world's number one issue. I mean, like, if you look on, like, when I scroll through my newsfeed, it doesn't seem like it's the world's number one issue in my mind. So, you know, you got to think about that. Why, like, what kind of programming's going on here? What are they trying to program us to do exactly? Conservative MP Rob Anders came out apparently yesterday and said, "We can't take force off the table. Since when were we talking about force here? Where is that coming from?" Like, what kind of force are you talking about? Putting troops on the ground? Sending drones? He was saying he wants to send, and this is funny because, like, is this within our jurisdiction as, like, Canadians? I don't know, but he was saying send the U.S. 5th Fleet and the aircraft carrier George H.W. Bush over there into the Mediterranean. Like, what are you talking about, buddy? We don't have that jurisdiction. But see, you know, like, I think this kind of shows, again, like, our federal conservative government, they just think this is a game. They're like, send our toy soldiers. We got toy soldiers. The way that they talk about it, it's like, they think it's like the U.S. troops are our troops. Or are they? Boom, boom, boom! It's the New World Order. Was that a slip up, or was that just stupidity? You be the judge. Any hooch. Any pooch. I mean, Canada isn't really doing much to make it a peaceful place in this world. We've been selling weapons left, right, and center to Bahrain, to Algeria, to Egypt, to Saudi Arabia. We sold Saudi Arabia $10 billion worth of tank equipment. Gee, I wonder what tanks would be used for. At the same time, you know, we have our oil lobby saying, don't buy oil from Saudi Arabia, they have human rights abuses. And then our military arms lobby, which will say, don't tell us who we can sell weapons to or not. And both go through. Oh. We're a very principled country. And then we wonder, when we, Trump, trample all over and spit on international law, that then other countries follow our example. Well, look at the example that we set. You can't, on one hand, say to someone, these are the rules, and then break them, and then when they break the rules in a similar manner for their national sovereign interests, to then say, hey, you're breaking the international rules. Well, what international rules? You didn't set the example that these are international rules that are being followed. Oops, maybe you should have thought of that. Or is this like a new commitment to international law that's like gonna be heralding a new age? We could only hope. Past history doesn't suggest otherwise, but we can only hope, right? The audacity of hope from our president that expanded the security apparatus and still has prisoners in Guantanamo Bay. Woo! Any hooch. That's my 2 cents on it. War, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing! I'm gonna do that. Absolutely nothing! Superstar! Ha! Woo! It's awesome. I love life. I love the line in that movie, life's too precious. Life is too precious. I love George Carlin. He always says, people that say that, they're so biased. I mean, do we have the dead arguing the opposite? I love it. Woo! Anywho, that's my 2 cents. I cease to discuss this any further. Maybe I'll post about it later. Let us see what the energy and force of today is. Mouse. Love it. You're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. They're trying to sneak this one past you, my friends. You want to know what's going to make front page news? If they start talking more about war, the protests against war. Let's see how many people show up, and let's see if that makes front page news. It'd be interesting to see. It'd be interesting to see. I'm excited to be alive. We're all excited to be alive. Let's raise our vibrations. Eat lots of good food. Send loving energy to places that need it. We all have the resources capable of getting past this, so nothing, all is well. This is a part of the programming. This is a part of the matrix. People are trying to hold on to it. It's already over, but I don't get it, but, you know, that's how it goes, my friends. Be in awareness. Be connected with Source. Peace and love. Peace and love.